It's a familiar late-night thought. You know you could use someone to talk to, but looking at your calendar, where does that fit? The standard therapy appointment is billed as a 45-minute clinical hour, but realistically, it demands at least double that amount of time from your day. Around that 45-minute core, you have to layer on the drive-in traffic, the 15 minutes thumbing through magazines in a waiting room, and the frantic scramble to secure childcare just to get out the door. To get help, the traditional model requires you to hit pause on your entire routine and travel to a specific building. That overhead turns mental health care into a luxury for people with extra hours. Now zoom out from a busy schedule to the map of Georgia. The state is divided into 159 distinct counties, and care is not distributed evenly among them. In rural areas, entire regions operate as therapy deserts, requiring a 90-minute drive to the nearest clinic. Furthermore, when comparing standard 9-to-5 clinic hours against the chaotic shifts of nurses and EMTs, there is almost zero overlap. You take the sheer physical distance required to travel, combine it with a schedule that punishes anyone working outside normal business hours, and the friction becomes a physical barrier. When geographical proximity and daytime availability are the primary gatekeepers, accessing mental health care becomes a mathematical impossibility for the people who often need it most. Telehealth removes those obstacles. Therapy is no longer tied to a geographical destination. It only requires a sliver of privacy. Instead of waiting rooms, patients are logging into sessions from unconventional microlocations. That means talking through a breakthrough in a parked car between sales meetings, or finding a quiet corner of the garage while the kids play inside. For traveling healthcare professionals, it looks like this: decompressing from a demanding hospital shift with a therapist right from the edge of a hotel bed. By shrinking the clinic down to the size of a screen, you can instantly convert any available private space into a legitimate, secure healthcare setting. Of course, finding true privacy in a house full of kids or roommates might seem like its own hurdle. You can engineer that privacy acoustically. Sliding on a pair of noise-canceling headphones and placing a simple white noise machine outside your bedroom door creates an immediate, effective sound barrier. The required technology is incredibly basic. If you have a smartphone or a laptop with a camera, stable internet, and headphones, you have everything you need. There is no specialized software to download. Peer-reviewed research confirms that these digital sessions hold up clinically match the results of in-person visits. This balanced scale represents the Georgia Parity Law. It legally guarantees that your health insurance covers these HIPAA-compliant digital sessions exactly the same way it covers traditional office visits. Leveraging basic technology ensures that making therapy easier to attend doesn't require a compromise in clinical quality or legal protection. The direct impact of telehealth is how it changes the time commitment required for your care. By stripping away the commute and the waiting room, that daunting 90-minute ordeal is cut down to a precise 45-minute drop-in. That specific time savings is what flips the internal script from "I can't fit this in" to "I can." And because the clinic doesn't physically close at 5 o'clock, providers can offer evening and weekend slots that actually work for working parents and shift employees. Finding culturally competent, specialized care is now dictated entirely by your availability, stripping away the physical gatekeeping of geography and afternoon traffic. That is exactly how coping and healing counseling operates. Their roster of over 15 licensed, diverse therapists serves patients across all 159 counties in Georgia. They also make the financial side accessible by accepting major commercial insurance networks, along with a $0 copay for Georgia Medicaid. Evidence-based therapy should bend to fit around your real chaotic life, not the other way around. To find an appointment that fits your exact week, visit chctherapy.com or call 404-832-0102 to book your session today.